Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers. I'm out here in Tanner, Alabama, checking out some of the more expensive vehicles they have. They actually have a huge selection. This is a really big yard. Honestly, thousands of cars here right now, stuff playing all the time. There's from clean titles, salvage, rollover, fender benders, all sorts of goodies honestly here. So let's go ahead and check out some vehicles and find some potential buys and see what's interesting out there for us to find. First on our list is this 2024 Ford Bronco RAPTOR. This thing's worth over $70,000, but salvaged out to front end damage. So it's a future sale, but it's gonna be coming up soon. So definitely took a hit right there in that bumper, pushing it back, messing up the fender. It's all fiberglass. Most of the Raptors are. I mean, it looks really cool, it looks really mean, but that's crazy how it's just basically plastic. So I cracked it there, popped off the little thing here. Doesn't look like it got to the frame or the suspension. Check out those Fox shocks. Pretty cool. Definitely aggressive, mean looking. Wide body. Very nice. Raptor. Cool wheels. Spare tire did come off, which is unfortunate because you just got that big old tire right there. It gives it that extra look. I like the taillights. They changed that since the last time. Pretty cool. 20,000 miles on it. Fairly new. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and see if we can check out the inside, because that matters as well. Adds up pretty quick. Still have power. That's good. Curtain airbag, dash airbag. I wonder how hard it is to switch this out. Man, I feel like I did it before. But we got leather. Is that like a drain plug? That's so cool. So the floor, if you go off-road or whatever, pretty sweet. The top will come off. Pretty sure the doors will come off. All sorts of stuff. I like the seat belts are also matching the same color. Pretty neat. Just put that back right there. Look at that. Looks so much better already, doesn't it? Sheesh. Yep, we got power. Pretty sweet. Raptor performance. Nice. Yeah, and it wasn't too bad of a hit. So future sale, still probably gonna go for a high dollar. We got one that rolled over like 7-8 times and we still paid a lot for it. So we'll see if the hype is going down, but this is the Raptor, so I just can't take all that tape off to pop the hood. But we get the idea. I don't think it went in too far at all. Let's see what next is on the list. I mean, obviously we have a nice 5.0 Mustang right here, run and drive. But look at that. Why is it so smoked out? Sheesh. Complete burn inside. Oh man, that stinks. And it's still got power though. It reminds me of the Mustang, I mean, the campers that we do. So that's pretty cool, but man, probably a parts car or get another Mustang, complete interior gut out. That's crazy. I was like, man, why is this so tinted out? That smudge. Dang. Definitely not something you see every day. A 2020 Ford Mustang with interior burn that's run and drive. Future sale, but pretty crazy. I don't know how they drove it. That's pretty bad in there. Probably took a little hit getting transported and stuff in that front bumper, but I guess if you're looking for a big project, there you go. I mean, it's, you know, you could see a Mustang with side damage, rear end damage. This makes sense. Quarter panel damage, that happens. But burn damage? That's really weird. All sorts of vehicles, turbos, superchargers, all-wheel drive, Audis, convertible, daily drivers. Dang. huge selection, huge amount of possibility to make money or lose money. So you have to be careful, count the cost, and see what's worth it. Another future sale is a 2020 GMC Sierra. Definitely very nice. Got that 6.2 liter in it with 90,000 miles. Run and drive, but salvaged out to front end damage. Honestly, looks like it just hit a deer. Like a little deer hair right there. Man, that's unfortunate. Deer versus truck. I don't know who won. I guess the truck's still okay. I don't think there should be any frame damage, nothing like that. But it took a hit, and they salvaged it out for that. So definitely a clean looking truck. I would say it's got a lot of life on it still. Very nice all around, except for that front side. 4-wheel drive, no airbags deployed. It smells like smoke a little bit, but I don't know if that's just the Sierra GMC smell, but it looks pretty good. 2 keys, remote start, automatic tailgate. This is nice. I'd drive this around for sure. We could fix that deer hit, no problem. Aftermarket intake box, looks like. Looks like the radiator did get busted. That's very low. So most likely it did hit the radiator, busted a hose or something out there. So I wouldn't drive it far, even if it's a run and drive. Probably didn't get too far in there, but most likely, yeah, popped a hole or something. Which happens. But yeah, overall, not too bad. Could go for a steal deal. I don't know how much they're going for in your area, but I would say probably clean title, pick it up for $35,000, 30 something. So salvage, you're looking at 28 probably. But I don't know. Every state's got different pricing, so we'll see how much this one goes for. But when I was always the same, Toyotas are expensive all across America for some reason. Mostly because they go overseas. Definitely a massive yard. Just goes on rows after rows. Electric car, hybrids, Teslas. Wow. Huge selection. I wonder what that is. What kind of plant? Cucumbers? I don't know. It's all around. So much options. Bronco Sport. Took a hard hit. Wait a minute. What is that thing? Check this thing out, guys. Bonkers. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before. This is Suzuki Every 2025 with like super low miles, salvaged out to rear end damage. I've never seen this on the road. It feels like I'm in Europe or something, or I don't know where these things are, but it's so funny. Right hand drive. Look at that. What? Somebody must have imported this thing. And bam. It's a run and drive. I've never, okay. Is it the little key? No. Yeah, 10 kilometers on it. That's not even 10 miles. So funny. So the rear trunk lid just came off. I guess there is passenger seats here, but I mean, that's literally just metal, a little bit of carpeting, and done. Super basic, minimalistic. That's so funny. I guess they're worth money, so this is still worth around $20,000 for this go-kart. I don't know. Let's see what's comfortable. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty spacious. This seat feels like it's loose. Whee! I don't know if I'd be driving this thing around town, but whatever. Look at this. Look at this Japanese. Definitely imported. Pretty cool. You never know what you're gonna find. And lots of campers as well. Man, look at that big old glass right there. Pretty cool to have a good view, but at the same time, if that thing breaks, it's gonna be expansive. Wow. Looks like someone took a bite out of that aluminum trailer. Just melted away. This is a 2023 Jayco water flood. So really quick looking at it, that jack is down. That's never good. Check the lowest compartment possible. Locked up. All right. Water flood. Had a lot of experience with water flood damage before. That looks really good. Those connections look okay. Got a little stabilizing jack that broke right there, but it's not salt water. That's good. Who knows what the inside looks like, but that's all locked up. 2023. The door's been open, airing out a little bit. Good and bad, right? Okay. Again, it's been airing out, but man, this looks nice. Water flood. I don't know. Bottoms look great. Rooms look good. It's a solid little camper. This is the kind of stuff you look for and hunt for and hope to find. Not bad. A little dirty here and there, but this is nice. Shoot, I'd buy it. A little cleanup and you're good to go. Obviously a little stuff here and there, but that's not bad. I like it. Found a good one. Definitely been a lot less water flood vehicles, campers, all sorts of stuff, which is okay. It's seasonal, but this one just, I don't know what happened, but yeah, it's a little dirty. Probably left out somewhere and they said water flood. Maybe it leaked a little bit somewhere somehow, but it wasn't completely submerged, so that's nice. So pretty cool, guys. Definitely found some good vehicles, some fun vehicles, some crazy stories, all sorts of stuff out there at Copart Yard. So that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So much more adventures to come, so make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit that like button. Thanks guys for joining me in this, and we'll catch you next time.